I've been sitting here for the past couple of days trying to figure out what was next for when it came to like showcasing E2 and Anaxa, and I figured I'm just going to go through every single game mode that is just available, whether it be in Golden Gears, Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, just everything, just even ones that you necessarily can abuse things to make characters that aren't really that great so much better. I just want to see how much they can he can shred through whatever is out right now. So first, the second on that list is we'll be doing Apocalyptic Shadow. When it comes to Apocalyptic Shadow and Pure Fiction, for whatever reason, I hate these game modes. I don't know why. I'm kind of just more like used to the mindset of just Memory of Chaos just being like the end all be all, even all like clearly 2 years later. But I still can never really like get used to these game modes because I feel like there's a lot more like gimmicks that go into play when it comes to these game modes. But I will say this though, it does feel really good even completing it, even when this feels like sometimes you don't have what you need to kind of clear it, and sometimes RNG is on your side, sometimes it's not. But today we're going to be also trying a different team. We're going to be using Anaxa, Sunday, Tribi, and Hua, and we're going to be using the increased ultimate one. I could use this one, but I feel like this one is a lot better if you're running with the herder, so we're just going to be doing the ultimate one. Alright, and I was worried, do I want to pop my ult immediately, knowing that Tribi is... So I'm going to skill here. I think I'm going to ult immediately just to spawn the little creatures on the side and also get Tribi's follow-up attacks kind of going. So I think we'll be fine. Oh my... That is not a way to start this, but whatever. Going to pop Sunday's ult already. Jesus Christ. Screwed up the setup immediately, but you know what? Whatever. This is why you showcase these situations. Man, Tribi is interesting. I wasn't initially going to go for her, but it's kind of one of those situations where it's just like I can't help but be curious to try to go for her just because hearing that, oh, she's going to be really good type of thing, and I don't want to be really put in a situation where it's like we're all here, because I think we should be able to get Tribi's ult and do it. Okay, we got it. I didn't really want to be put in a situation that maybe somewhere down the line that she was going to be super helpful and I didn't have what I need, and I definitely did make the right decision. I'm gonna try to break him. Can you not do what you did last time? I think I would very much appreciate that, because I definitely don't want to. I don't want to put this in the best case scenario, because I also want to show that, anything literally could happen. And so it's so easy to just show runs that go exceptionally well and everything does right, but I really do want to put myself in situations where everything does kind of go wrong, even if it's situations that I just lose, even though I feel like you shouldn't, because like I feel like everybody does it right, but there's also a lot of situations where people will showcase characters always in their best scenario. So sometimes you can just have RNG, kind of do you dirty, and that be okay. I was gonna say I'm starting to regret what I did, but in terms of like the team that I brought, because I do think that May would have done a lot better here. But you know what? I think Tribi can still cook. Because funnily enough, besides me not kind of getting my first turns, I think we're still doing good with the same 2 rotations. Damage is looking, really nice. Just kind of more or less breaking that shield. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Sheesh. We'll basic attack this thing. We'll skill here. And hopefully try to kill him. I think we'll do fine though, because I think after this Sunday rotation, this definitely should be the one. We'll trip you all here. All right, bring him back up. Get that skill point. I was going to like basic attack, but I don't think that we need it here. And we did not. It's crazy. The 2% warrior, man. Hey, could you know what? We'll basic here. Whatever. Just because we'll still get the follow up, so it doesn't matter. And then we're all here. Because if I just wanted to post perfect runs, then you know. I think it definitely is good, and it's definitely nice to be able to post things that just, you know, these things literally just can happen to you. Don't get me wrong, everyone doesn't try to be relatable, but you know. And there's a lot of people who are, and I commend people that actually do show like a lot of their really bad runs, and even some situations where they actually die. Because I mean, sheesh, everybody can't burn a bunch of fuel to try to get perfect rolls, perfect stats, perfect speed, all that other stuff. A lot of things like that takes really long investment into. I've realized that about Star Rail. I don't know if it's just like the friend system, but a lot of the times when I'm looking through the friend system, just looking at some people's builds, sometimes whenever I'm bored, I realize there's a lot of people that don't really, I won't say they don't build their characters correctly, but there's a lot of like a kind of shitty builds. But it's just like, I realize like it is very important for a lot of people to get into these games and genuinely have fun. Like me personally, whenever I get into games like this, my first thought is like, okay, how can I get this right? But everybody doesn't think like that. Some people just get on to just pull and just kind of like, you know, dick around, and like realistically that's okay. Jeez, if it's working for you and you're having fun, that's completely fine. Who is somebody else to tell you that whatever you got going on isn't right? Jeez. Don't get me wrong, it's still gonna look crazy, but you know, just have fun with it. But you definitely don't want to be the type of person to be like, oh, everything's going wrong in my account, while also like purposely kind of sabotaging yourself. When it's just like, there is a lot of resources out here that tells you what to do. But definitely the number one thing is, if you're having fun, that's literally all that matters. But I definitely will say this: do not cheat yourself out of having, you know, a really good, build to your characters or anything like that. And I think that's it. 16-12. I feel like we did pretty well. Yeah, we still was able to clear pretty well. Definitely took a lot longer than I think. I think just those bugs in general are just always a big nuisance, but that's just me. All right, let's try the second node. So for this one, I'm still going to bring Tribby, but we're going to try Pursue and Eliminate, which will increase follow-up attack damage dealt with an additional increase of 30% against enemies targets that are broken. So more or less, I'm just going to kind of like, not necessarily stomach, but we're just going to power through with Tribby and just see what everything works, and I think we'll be fine. Yeah, but I do think that we'll actually be able to just, yeah, anyway, as I was going to say, I think if I remember, in those situations I would have brought May here just to take advantage of the weakness break, but let's still see how Tribby can do. I think this will still be pretty alright. Sheesh, for all I know, it'll actually just, work out way better than I thought. Just depends on how fast we can end up breaking them. Oh yeah, this is the 1v1 mechanic. I forgot about this. So we're going to be bringing Anaxa here to begin with. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to ult here and try to get this going as fast as possible. I forgot about that. I think it's not going to really matter in terms of like me kind of holding out on his ult. I think it'll just be good either way, just to kind of eliminate the guys on the side. All right. Oh yeah, come here. All right. And we'll ult here. It's going to hit. We're doing pretty well. I think we might be able to break this one. And we did. And we're going to ult here. Yeah, we'll do a Trippy's ult here as well, just to keep everything going. Yeah, we'll bring him up. Give me the skill point. Oh yeah. And as you can see, like even with Trippy, even though like her and Rayon may still kind of do these, you know, similar things, mine's is E2 S1. So yeah, we'll just basic here. We'll just basic with both. I don't know who he's gonna target, so I should, if it comes down to it, I'll just basic with Anaxa. Yeah, because oh yeah, actually this works out a lot. And we ult here. But even still though, we still were able to break, which is awesome. Oh yeah, and we back in it again. And we got the ult. We're pretty close to it too. Not close enough, but it's okay. It's almost broken. It's almost broken. Didn't take too much damage for it to actually be a nuisance. So what we're going to do, we're going to basic here and hit him. Then we're going to tribute here. I think I probably should have did that beforehand. I couldn't remember if I actually had it to begin, because I think we killed this character on the right. Oh, well, if we kill the wolf on the right, we should be good. But yeah, I think he's going to be dead either way. Break that. A Nox ult. And I think we just shred. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we just shred him. And goodbye. And that is the second part. So yeah, as you can see, he gets the job done. I was about to say, at this point, this is really just showcasing just how much better he is. I definitely didn't really have enough time to kind of mess around with him at E0, because I feel like there's a lot more people who could better demonstrate. But yeah, I think this is still my current build with him. I haven't really changed anything. He's still 71, 154. His speed is still kind of low. I definitely could get that a little bit higher. I will try to farm more for better pieces for him. But, you know, as just going for right now, it's working really good. I'm still using the Genius set, and I'm also still using the Arena as his orb and his rope. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little showcase for Apocalyptic Shadow. And, yeah, our next video is going to be maybe Golden Gears or maybe I think Pure Fiction. Pure Fiction just kind of makes sense since it's just on the top 3 of the end game content. So yeah, look forward to that. I hope you guys enjoy the video.